This segment is sponsored by Mount Pleasant Magazine. With Dorian behind us, we look back on the other storms that hit the Lowcountry here with more. It's Bill Macchio. How are you, sir?
Good.
Good
Tom,
to
how
see
you
you.
doing, buddy?
How's the dog doing?
Charlie
man.
good. He said to say hi.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I bet he did.
He's going to be here on the 18th.
He might be barking up the wrong tree. Anyway.
Oh, that was good.
Chasing hurricanes. What's this all about?
Well, I'll tell you, Tom, I mean, you know, there's things in your life you can think in your mind that were pinnacle to you. I'm telling you what, documenting these hurricanes and knowing that that documentation that I do will live well on when they throw dirt. You know, when I'm take my dirt nap. You know? I mean, it's exciting. I mean, because you know, you document these hurricanes, you show the destruction it does, you show what people, you tell the stories, Tom, of the people that went through and what happened. You know, I mean, the stories are remarkable and they're really heart-throbbing.
And I tell people, it's like watching the destruction in the Bahamas. Some of the destruction that we had in Charleston, a lot of people saw on TV and said, man, it looks really bad. And I said, you need to come and see me next week, and you need to see what, and they said the difference is phenomenal.
Right.
Seeing it on TV or being right there in person.
Absolutely, without question, without question.
Documenting, you were saying, with Hurricane Hugo, what do you think one of the most significant things about the documentation of Hurricane Hugo?
I didn't know it at the time I did it, but when I documented it, Bob Sheets, who was the director of the Hurricane Center at the time. Matter of fact, I brought it. I think we've got a letter to show.
Okay.
But this is a letter he wrote me, and he said that, Bill, you know, you save lives. And I said, what are you talking about? I'm just a publisher. You know, he says by showing people the destruction that these hurricanes can cause, it makes it more real to them, and they'll evacuate when they need to evacuate. So he said, I save lives. I mean, you know, that says a lot when somebody says something, especially of that kind of person.
Yeah. Hurricane Hugo, September the 21st, 1989. He sent you this letter February the 5th of 1990, just a few months after that. Yeah, he was a great director.
He's a great director.
Just a phenomenal guy. What did the National Hurricane Center think of you with this publication?
Well, like I said, he came up and looked at it. But, you know, Tom, when you tell the stories, like there was a group of people at the old high school in McClellanville, and here the water is rising and rising and rising. They got on the stage, right? Yeah. It's rising and rising and rising. They climbed in the attic of the school, you know.
Like 18, 20 feet up.
Yeah, and they wrapped extension cords and ropes around them because the father of this family thought that they were going to be out the roof and wandering around in the way, and the water did not exceed past that time. But you read stories like that, you hear stories, you write stories, you publish stories like that. It really is a special thing.
Yeah, something about Hurricane George too. Yeah.
Yeah, well, when Hurricane George, that was kind of fun. This is a Hurricane George magazine right here.
Oh, good gracious.
And we partnered up with the newspaper. We partnered up with the newspaper and came out with that. And I mean, that was all the houseboat rows down there. There was a lot of damage down in. We had a lot of fun though too. You can't go down to Key West and I have a lot of fun, even in the middle of destruction. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
But you know, I mean, you sit when you go through Hugo, and then you sit or you stand in somebody's yard, and you see the destruction behind them. The community, there are some very positive things about a hurricane, and one of it is the communities come together. Yeah. They really come together. You know, you experienced Hugo. Yeah. We came together.
It's kind of Mother Nature's way of cleaning things up.
And when I chased Andrew. When I chased Andrew to see Miami come together, that says a lot.
Yeah, Bill, always good to see you. Make sure you get one of these publications. They are great. The man with numerous magazines. We're back in just a moment. Stay with us.